guys, today for Nerd Time I wanted to talk to you about something that I have very strong feelings for. Yes. About a month ago I went to about 10 different GameStops because they were having a buy one get one half off sale on Wii games, DS games, and PS2 games, so I just kind of went around mad going to try and finish up games that I've been wanting to put in my collection and on my shelf and everything. And one of the things I noticed, I was trying to buy a bunch of DS games, and a lot of them didn't come with the cases. In fact, probably only about 2 of the stores I went to still were selling the DS cases, and apparently they were being told to not take any more game cases anymore for the DS games because it was taking up too much space, and because apparently the space had been taken over by the Wii U stuff. Now I can understand this logic behind the business decision of this, you know, it would take up less space and they needed the space and storage, because those DS cases do take up a lot of space, I won't lie. But the thing is, when I'm going to buy my games used, if it doesn't have the case or the original inserts and the manual and everything, I'm not going to buy it. I did end up buying 8 games without their cases, and a couple of them that didn't have the cases complete with all the original inserts. But I honestly tried to. I couldn't stand it, and I took the games back. I couldn't stand to have them in my collection without the cases. I am 99.9% positive that I have OCD with my games. It's not doctor verified, but I can assure you that I have an obsessive-compulsive disorder with my video games. And it's not just me. I was talking to the associates, and they were saying the same things, that they personally themselves do prefer to have their game cases with the original manual and inserts and everything, just like any other game nut. This just bothers me so much, and I just want to get off my chest. And since this is talking about video game related stuff, I figured today would be the perfect day to talk about it. So there are a couple reasons that I like to have my games with the original casework and everything. One of the reasons is for collecting purposes. I like to have it, I collect my video games. It's not just I buy the games and I play them and then sell them and whatever, no. I buy the games to collect them, to keep them, to look at them, and to have them on my shelf. It makes me feel good. It is my hobby, and to have it complete just feels right to me. And I will tell you a difference between having something complete. Yes, you can have the case like this. This isn't an original case either. See, this is, I wouldn't take this. I honestly would not. I have to have the original case. But say you get the case and somebody's trying to sell it to you on eBay, they list it complete or whatever for collecting purposes and try and get more money out of you. If they have the case in the game and it only has just the manual, that is not complete. That is bullcrap. I'm going to tell that right now. Because to be complete, it has to have all the original inserts, the advertisements, and any of the warning pamphlets that Nintendo or any game publisher that you buy from puts out there. That is complete. And I don't know, I'm just obsessive compulsive where I have to have it. To go with collecting purposes, games complete with their original box, case, and all original inserts is worth more money. And it's a sad thing to me because I would like to pay as small amount as possible for everything original and complete, because I'm such a cheap person that I like to go to garage sales and hopefully get lucky. I've had it happen a few times, but it's not very often. But people will try and sell that for big bucks on eBay and stuff. I was searching for Paper Mario for the original Nintendo 64 version of it, and someone had it for $71. There was bids on it. The original box, all original casework in the game, $71, and it still had a couple days left. Those things are worth money. I don't know, maybe I'm just nuts about my video games. I mean, I've known this for a while, but it's perfectly alright, and I am happy and content being obsessive with my video games, you know? It's also kind of a weird thing. I was talking to an associate at one of the stores, and he's like, oh, you're a Nintendo person. That's why you want all of your original case and everything complete. And I didn't know what to think of that. Is that something with Nintendo people or something? I'm not sure. Now, I know with games like the NES, Super NES, and Nintendo 64, the older versions where it's the cartridge and they came in boxes, it's a little bit harder to find those complete unless you go on the internet. So that's perfectly alright, but I mean with things as recent as the GameCube, when they started coming in cases, it's a lot easier to find them. So those I do prefer to have everything complete, the game case and all original inserts. But that is just my humble opinion. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you guys, when you get your games used, do you prefer to get just the game because that's all you're going to ever use, or do you prefer to have the case with the original inserts, or at least something where it looks nicer on your shelf, or do you just buy your games new? I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on Sunday's video where we are going to be looking at a bunch of games where I show you my January, February haul. Bye!